All right, how y'all doing? I think this is day 4, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, but yeah, today is going to be real short. It's just going to be an exercise that you can do, and then also something that you can pay attention to, like when you're sitting, resting. If you are going to be sitting in chairs, you might as well be taking that time to take advantage of the positions that you could be in that are advantageous to your movement when you are walking. So I'm going to flip this around. Hey! All right. So I got just a regular, you know, chair. Don't have to be this kind of chair, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is, if my back is all the way against this chair, okay, number one, we wanna be kind of posture wise, we wanna be back straight, you know, in the same kind of lines that we are when we're standing, right? So if my feet are fist width distance, I'm on the outside edge, um, and I go to sit, well, then I want to sit in a similar fashion, right? So, exercises you can do, and I'll have so exercises you can do. So, here I'm gonna get my butt kind of to the edge of the chair, right? And I'm just gonna do straight lifts, right? So, I'm at kind of a 90 here. So, oh shit. I don't know if you can see that. Let me. So I'm at kind of a 90. So that I'm gonna get it from this side. Right. 90 straight down, right? Flip it back around. All right. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to lift straight, right? Lift straight up, right? You can do repetitions of these sitting at a desk, sitting anywhere, really. If you want to add some weight, I have, this is just a sandbag. I could put that on my knees, keep my knees kind of straight, just like they would be. And then same thing here, right? So just do these, right? That's going to give you some mobility range in your ankles and also strengthen the muscles, the smaller muscles in your foot and arch. All right. So next one I would do is shimmy my feet back. So now my feet are kind of back behind my knees, right? Right. And what I want to do here is I want to keep on my outside edge of toes and just kind of back and forth these. So from center, right? We don't want to be doing this. This is bad. So from here out, right? And you may not get a lot of motion here, depending on how immobile your feet are, depending on how long you've been wearing shoes and how often you go barefoot. You may only be able to get a small move here, right? You may only be able to do small move, right? Small. Take the sandbag off, right? But essentially, we want to this number here, right? So from center, keep them there, right? And kind of keep your knee where it's at, keep your knee where it's at, and move only your ankle, move only your feet and ankles to the outside. So your heel is going this way, back to center, out, back to center, out. Now, when I'm resting, say I'm sitting somewhere, right? What I like to do is I like to get, this is a resting position for me. My knees are still in line with my shoulders, right? Knees are in line with my shoulders. My heels are kicked out on the chair, right? So I'm just kind of resting here, right? Another good rest, or another good thing you can do is if I get my butt to the side, right? And I can kind of flip my foot over, okay, on that backside. So I take my foot and kind of flip it over. I'm still here, and I can do these, right, repeated. All of these you can do as much as you want, right? It's all about getting the mobility back into your foot, getting the strength back into your foot, which in turn, right, I can switch to the other side. All of these movements, all of these exercises that I'll be doing, all right, get my butt on there, get that foot in the back flipped, right? All of these exercises that I'm doing are essentially going to, oh, there's Mamba making her debut, going to help you in your forward movement, right? So a lot of these exercises, I'm just getting the strength or helping you get the strength, right, back into your feet so that when we do, or when I do go over the, the walking part of this later on in the month, you will have already started to get the mobility that you need in order to move how we're naturally supposed to move. So do these at your house, do these at the office, do these wherever you want. Positions you can chill in. This is a good chill position. I like to keep things straight. I like to be off my heels. So I like to kind of keep everything off my heels. I don't ever like my heels touching the ground. So do as many reps of these as you want. Remember, it's all about just getting the mobility back into your ankles, the mobility and strength back into your ankles and your feet, right? That your shoes and poor movement practices and poor movement habits have created over years of doing it and over and over and over and over. So what we got to do is we got to repeat and repetition to get ourselves into that natural state again. So that was a quick video. I'll be posting it on the Foot Shaman 504 YouTube page. Love you guys, and if nobody told you today, you're beautiful.